Hello and welcome. Let's join entertainment entrepreneur Nigel Cecil.
Hello, Nigel Cecil here, Roundtree Gossamer Productions Inc., entertainment entrepreneur, because we have the helliest group of theatres throughout the four nations, you see, and my friends in equity send in emails to this email address asking for my advice as an entertainment entrepreneur, and I'm happy to help. And Hillary, yes, Hillary sorts, yes, Hillary, yes. Equity Council, the buck stops here. That's arisen from the email sent in this time. Why? Because you see, COVID-19 put demands on the council and the restrictions, of course, where they weren't able to meet in normal circumstances. In fact, they weren't able to meet. And so they delegated responsibility. But you see, you can only delegate such responsibility that doesn't prevent you from remaining the principal executive body. So when the unknown funds were transferred to the benevolent fund and there were demands on it, the question is, did the council take into account the long-term planning? Were they consulted? And was it too liberal the way it was being given out? Because you see, if we know a benevolent fund is available, charities like The Show Must Go On have clear, transparent rules and regulations of who is eligible to apply. Now, the same thing doesn't appear to happen with the Equity Benevolent Fund. In fact, you see, members of Equity are not actually all the same, because you see, some members have never worked in the profession, and also they only pay half-price subs. Now, clearly, when they have a problem, it's just a bigger problem for them as it is for other members. But the collective funds were there for the benefit of all members collectively. And if you transfer those funds to the benevolent fund, then it's going to individual members. And is that the same? So there is this question about equity being transparent about the benevolent fund, and maybe members should ask them, and what responsibility the council have, especially as even entertainment entrepreneurs like me and members are all willing to help and give to the benevolent fund. You see, yes, the second point, Hillary. Yes, the staff, the equity staff. Yes, you see, well, they know about me. They know about me, you see, because we creatives, well, I mean this in a nice way, we're all unique individuals. Some people think we're a little mad, you see, but that's our individual unique talent coming out, isn't it? And that's why the equity staff, especially the long-serving equity staff, just like my team in the Helios Theatre Group, are invaluable because they know our personal, particular idiosyncrasies. And no doubt it's highly probable that COVID-19 is going to make demands on equity, maybe to restructure a little. Now, if that means restructuring some of the staff, then the council need to remember long-term service and everything, and the ability of the staff to know what we need is invaluable. And that's why, I understand it, did you check? Yes, the rules particularly say that the direct responsibility of the council is those circumstances relating to the conditions and everything and pay of officials, of assistant secretaries and organisers. Direct responsibility of the council. So the buck stops with you. The council. And I'm sure they'll discharge their responsibility fully, won't they? Yes, Hillary, I know you're valued quite a few. You see, and when you talk about the buck stops with you, it reminds me. Yes, he was actually a member going along to the London West and South West London branch. I think, have I got that right? Yes, and he couldn't find a parking space. And in desperation he said, Lord, I'll give up alcohol, I'll give up drinking if you find me a parking space, please. And instantly, a car pulled out in front of him. and there was a parking space. And he looked up and said, "Excuse me, Lord, forget that request. I've just found one. I've just found one." Yes, he's forgetting that the buck stops with you. The buck stops with the council. The buck stops with the council. Until we meet again.